Hey, what's up, you guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And this video, I thought I'd talk about something a little different. I don't think anyone has been able to avoid it. I don't think anyone has been able to sort of, keep their blinds up and sort of ignore the issues that are kind of presented to us on a daily. This presidential debate it's gonna be a mess. I don't know how they're gonna execute it exactly. I'm not quite sure. But from what I'm hearing on both sides, it seems that both of them have sort of hidden agendas behind whatever reward or whatever shiny sort of subject that they're trying to present to the public. Once both of them get into office, we really won't know what exactly they'll do. On one end with Kamala Harris, I'm not too sure what she wants to do in the country. I'm trying to look over, videos or articles or news, whatever the case may be, and I can't quite find what she's really trying to do, especially for the people within my community. And then on Trump's side, the only issue that I have with him is just the immunity to police officers. No matter what they do, they're just immune. So which basically gives them the right to do whatever they want, whenever they want. And then not all cops are good, and not all cops are bad. But I did watch that. I guess it was like a Democratic sort of discussion, or I guess they invited him, which was also a mess. And they were asking him a lot of great questions, but they were also, sort of sprinkling their emotions on top of that and being rude and sometimes being respectful. It was just kind of, it was kind of crazy from start to finish. But he did sort of say that the immunity thing sort of went toward police officers that made a mistake. But I'm not quite sure how many states are going to kind of follow through with it just being a simple mistake. Look at the Dalton, Illinois situation with I think it's the mayor, the governor that's over there. I forgot her name, but right around town, she's like one of the most crooked mayors of all time over there. She's paying police officers to do. I have to rewatch or reread some of the topics on it, but if you know about the mayor over there, you kind of know that she's kind of creating her own rules as she goes, and then she's kind of spending the taxpayer money to be a city girl or whatever they're trying to call it nowadays. I don't really particularly care about the phrase of the term, but we all kind of know what they're talking about. But that's just one little aspect that I kind of know because I am from Chicago, Illinois. I think that the Democratic convention is going to be held here on the 19th, I believe. I'm gonna be paying attention to that, but yeah, I really don't know which side to really go towards. I know which one I'm gonna probably vote for. As far as Kamala Harris, I'm not too fond of where she's where she's going. I'm not too fond of the people that she's kind of surrounding herself with. I'm not seeing enough people that actually look like me or come from where I come from, and then it's the same way with Trump. I'm not seeing anyone or anything that resembles me in any way, shape, or form sort of be talked about. I know in Chicago, especially over here where I'm from the west side, it's real dangerous, it's real horrible. Just the other day or the other month, they decided to shoot at the cops. It was crazy stuff happening. And I need to really hear what they want to do as far as the policy. I heard a little bit of Trump's where he was talking about he was going to close the border down, try to make groceries affordable. He didn't even say try. He said he's going to make groceries affordable, make gas affordable. But I feel like this is the same thing that people say every single time. Mind you, this is going to be my first time voting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't vote when I was, let me see, 14. I didn't vote when I was 18, and I didn't vote when I was 22. 22 was a real serious hospital manner or circumstance that I ran across, so I couldn't really be available to vote in the first place. But now, not 2022, 2020, but yeah, now I'll be able to kind of vote, and I just registered to vote too once I renew my ID. So I just really need to see what both parties really have to say. The debate itself, I hope they don't come like, how can I say this? I hope they don't like argue to the point where it seems like they're children, like they're immature. But you know, we all know Trump, and we all know Kamala in terms of her wordplay and her, what do they call it? They call it word salad now. But Trump, he isn't gonna hold back. He's gonna say what's on his mind, and I'm not quite sure what Kamala's gonna say. But I didn't like the fact that she said that she was afraid. You know, at the end of the day, we are all American people. So if you're, I'm not, I don't know. The only thing that I know that she would probably be afraid of is the whole, you know, the police having immunity. Other than that, I'm not sure what else she's afraid of. Is she afraid of talking to Trump? Is she afraid of being trapped in some sort of corner where she has to answer a really hard question? And that's kind of like that's just what it is for that kind of position. You're gonna be faced with that like probably 24/7. And you know, we had a lot of people who are just Democrats all the way. I don't think they're Democrats just based off the morale and or the principle or whatever the case. I feel like they're getting paid under the table. Their position just kind of fuels it. Their position correlates to it. If they switch it, they lose everything. So, you know, stuff like that. And it's really hard to sort of see who's really speaking their mind, especially when all the cameras is kind of on them, or if they kind of set it up to be a show or just simply entertainment. And then the laughs. It's like I don't get what people are laughing about when we're talking about what's going on in the country. You know, we got like, and I've seen some of the migrants here in Chicago. A lot of them are actually still sleeping on the streets. A lot of them are still kind of like wandering the neighborhood trying to figure out where to live. Now I work maintenance. I clean buildings. I fix up buildings. I paint, all that stuff. And a lot of them had to leave, but they're still in the neighborhood and they have nowhere to go. And it's only because the people that funded them ended up stop funding them to have a place to stay. And these were big families, I'm telling you. These were like at least 6 to 8 to 10 people, just one big family. And I just don't quite, I don't know where this is going to go when it comes down to the whole migrant crisis, but it needs to be controlled. And if we keep just letting all this pressure, all this force from just all these people coming from around, just all around the world, just come in with no real, you know, analysis about what they can or what they will do, it just seems a little, it seems a little out of hand, you know. And I used to think that, like, you know, go Democrat all the way, just keep voting, because that's what I was taught growing up from my parents. But now I'm starting to just kind of think it's a good idea to switch back and forth, just to give both sides a chance to fix whatever issues they were able to fix, or whatever issues they see that the other side aren't able to see. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow up on this presidential debate. But for now, I gotta end this video. I'm running out of time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you like this content, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Peace out.